All right. Boop. Yeah, there we go. Turn this guy just a wee bit. There we go. Good morning. It is day 3, week 2, brick house. We're building that brick house, brick by brick. One brick, one rep, one set at a time. One day at a time. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. It is Thursday, Veterans Day here in the United States. Good day. I'm not feeling 100%, but that's okay. Got a little tea in here. DJ Hood, good morning. Yeah, not feeling like 100% like myself, but that's all right. I think I got some sort of like virus, something or other. So far, I've been able to like fight it off pretty well. But yeah, I got tea in this cup, a little tea and honey. It's a pomegranate white tea from Trader Joe's, and it is delicious. It's very good. So that's making me happy right now. It also doesn't help that it's like a little bit chilly in the garage this morning. Just a little bit. It's like 58 degrees in here. Yeah, man. You know, something's going around, man. I'm telling you. I was in Kira's stream yesterday, Kira the Hermit, and like a quarter of the people in the chat were sick with something. Yeah, man. Yeah, I think you were there for that, right? Yeah. I was like, unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Yeah, something's definitely going around. I don't know. See, it's kind of funny because people are like, oh, it's because everyone was inside because of COVID. I'm like, maybe you were inside, but I wasn't. Like, I still had to go to work. I still had stuff to do, you know? Like, pretty much like May of last year is when like California kind of opened back up like significantly more than it had been. So like, yeah, we've been out and about doing stuff. I think what this is with the kids being back, what it really is the kids are back in school. So with all the kids going back to school, and it's that time of year, the kids are just getting sick, man. And they're bringing that crap home to me. Because, like, my son, my youngest, he was sick last week. So I think what it is that he just passed that shit to me. Excuse me. He passed that stuff to me. But, yeah. That's where we're at. But that's all right. You know what? I'm still going to get this workout in. I'm still going to get these gains. Working out doesn't stop. Because I'm, you know... Well, that's not true. If I was legitimately sick, I would not be working out. I'd be in bed. Right now, I just got a sore throat, some congestion, but no fever or anything like that. So I feel all right. I don't feel great. I feel okay. But yeah, it is what it is, man. How are you doing, DJ Hood? There we go. There's the tea. Tea is done. Never fear, my friend. We're moving on to coffee. Yes. Okay, there we go. I don't know if you can tell. I got my red, white, and blue lights on today for Veterans Day. It's a good day. What am I supposed to be doing for my warm-up anyway? I got squats and kettlebells. I'll tell you, man. I don't know if you popped into the stream yesterday. Oh, you did. You rated right there at the end. I remember that, dude. I put a lot of my energy. A lot of energy was put into that stream yesterday, and I'm not gonna say I paid for it, but yeah, I was feeling a little funky the rest of the day. So, like right now, like I'm like really congested, really sore throat, but still doing all right. It was just so I thought about doing this stream later in the morning, like I did yesterday, because yesterday I had the day off, and both kids were at school, so I was like, all right, cool. I'll wake up. I woke up at the same time anyway because my wife was gonna go work out, and so she was working out at 5:30, and I was just kind of hanging out, drinking my coffee and all that stuff, and worked out at 8:30. And I was like, oh, I could do the same thing today, but today is Veterans Day, so the kids have off from school, but then they go back to school tomorrow. So I'm like, wait, that doesn't make sense to me. Like, why would you take a day off on a Thursday, and then the kids got to go back to school on Friday, which I'm fine with because I have off. So we're going to send both kids to school tomorrow. And it's just going to be the wife and I. Got to talk to the wife to see if she wants to do anything. Maybe just go for a walk or something. Which is also kind of a bummer because, like, I'm not feeling great. I'm feeling well enough to, like, still work out and stuff, which is, like, it's probably debatable whether or not I should be working out. But that's what I was saying earlier. Is like, I don't have a fever. I basically have some congestion and a sore throat. Outside of that, like, I feel okay. Yeah, just doing a little bit of Mucinex and break up the the gunk. Yeah, that's my favorite. I really just love it when I get so congested I can barely breathe. That's my favorite. There's nothing quite like just feeling like you're dying all the time. Zero. Good morning. Good morning, Zero. How are you doing on this fine morning? Fine Thursday morning on Veterans Day. Food. Man, I love kettlebell swings. Really get the heart rate moving. Get all the joints greased up, ready to roll. I think kettlebell swings are like one of my favorite things. If I was only allowed to do one thing for the rest of my life, like, hey, you can only do one movement in the gym for the rest of your life, I would definitely pick kettlebell swings. Oh, man. Thanks again, Zero, for being in the chat last night, playing Dead by Daylight with the Monarch crew, Sav and his people. That was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun doing that. Yeah. I think like Dead by Daylight's kind of cool because of the different tactics, and like it's very much like a party game, right? Like pick up and play with some of your people. Kind of like, I guess, like, to me, like, Super Smash Brothers is kind of similar. Or, like, Mario Party or, like, one of those, I guess. But, yeah, it was fun. But thank you for being there. Zero had to swing for the DJ Hood. So Zero had to be swinging the band hammer. There were some trolls coming in the chat. Well, they didn't come in the chat because I've got my chat set up so that you have to verify you have like your email and your phone number and all that stuff. So they weren't actually like communicating at all in the chat, but they would follow. And there's this thing where like I haven't seen it lately until yesterday, but they're just bots that people make, and they have like really messed up like usernames that are like kind of offensive to veterans or the veteran community, I guess, whatever that means, right? Like, I don't know what the veteran community is, but I mean, I'm being facetious, right? Like, people say that as like it's this official thing, like, oh, are you like, do they give out cards in the veteran community? Like, you're officially a veteran now? Like, well, I guess you're, technically yes, if you really want to think about it. Fanatic, good morning. Oh, thank you, good sir. I appreciate that. It is a beautiful morning. It is a good Veterans Day. It's a good day. Yeah. Fanatic, we were just talking about how I had some trolls in the chat last night playing Dead by Daylight with some friends of mine. And I haven't seen it lately, but apparently, like, what happens is, trolls are pretty lame. What happens is people will make up like messed up usernames, and then they'll go like search for people. Like, I use the veteran tag on like all my streams, and they'll go look for people that have that veteran tag on there, and they'll just follow them. I haven't actually ever seen them like interact in the chat, but I think it's probably because I have like the settings set up where they can't unless they, verify their email and their phone number. So like one of the usernames is Dead Friends PTSD Suicide. Like, stuff like that. It's crazy. Yeah. So, good times. But hey, they don't interact in general. Yeah, we handing out all the boops. Boop. All good. It's a beautiful day, man. It is disrespectful, but at the same time, it's like, I don't feel some kind of way about it. I don't feel disrespected by it. Honestly, like, even when I was like a young kid, right? Like, I just shrugged that stuff off because it's like, what good is it going to do me getting upset about it? Exactly. That's what it is. People have too much time on their hands and they just doing dumb stuff, Yeah. Although, I mean, DJ Hood hasn't encountered any like trolls like that, but bro, I popped into DJ Hood's chat one time and this dude was straight like trying to mac on DJ Hood. Like, I was like, bro, like, I get it. We're home and horny, but man, good lord, this guy was straight up macking on DJ Hood. They were like, "Yo, I want some." They were like, "Yeah, I need some of that dark chocolate. I need some of that DJ Hood." I was like, "Ooh, man, yeah, the thirst is real." I mean, I can't blame him. DJ Hood, he's a good-looking guy. Try to keep my eyes open. Oh man, yeah. Yeah, he got one of them. The thirst was real. And I felt bad, but like I couldn't do anything because like I'm not a mod, in his chat or whatever. If I was, I'd be like, yo, chill out or I'm going to time you out, bro. I'm going to put you in the timeout corner. Oh, man. That's what you got to do, DJ Hood. You just got to go on, log on to Twitch and then make some of us mods. So that way if we're ever popped into your chat, we can, do what we got to do. Yeah, man. I get it. Sometimes the thirst is real. I try to keep it, light and professional in the chat, because that's just how I am, man. That's just how I am. But yeah, I don't get offended by any of that stuff, because it's like, the way I've always looked at it is like, look, that's something wrong with them, not something wrong with me. And like, I almost pity them that I'm like, hey, look, that sucks that you feel like this is what you have to do to get attention, or this is what you have to do to get your kicks. I'm like, I feel bad for them, legitimately, and I'm very much like a kill 'em with kindness kind of person, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, hey man, like, everyone struggles, and if this is how you're lashing out at the world because of your struggles, like, I feel bad for you. Like, you need to get some help, you know what I mean? Like, that person needs to get help. And like, I feel fine. It doesn't impact me at all. Because look, Doesn't change the fact of all the things that I've done to get to where I am today, you know? Like, I worked my ass off to get here. Like, you think it's easy doing what I do, get to where I'm at right now today? Heck no, man. It's not easy. I earned it. But that's a beautiful thing. I have that confidence in myself. And it always makes me sad when I see people that, like, don't have that confidence and they've accomplished, like, so much, you know? Like, life is hard. Life is hard enough without, like, putting that additional pressure on yourself, you know? Just be proud of, like, what you've accomplished so far. Like, everyone's got, like, places to go and things to do, things to accomplish. Woo! You know, I'll tell you what, man. Fanatic just popped into the chat. I'm starting to feel a lot better. My congestion just cleared up. I'm like, got more energy. It could be the caffeine too. Caffeine's starting to hit. Gotta make Ray one for sure. Yeah, Rachel is always in the chat. You gotta at least hook her up because she will definitely regulate for sure. Like just like regulators, mount up. There she comes. Hey, it's not me. That caffeine. Yeah, it's funny. I know, Fanatic. I know you're always lurking. I know you're lurking, but I'm sure you've seen potentially when that there's like a marked point in my stream where like the caffeine hits, and then it's like, oh yeah, bam, like high energy. Like, you know, first 15, 20 minutes of the stream is like intro, warm up, try to finish off my coffee, and yeah. Fanatic, bro, how much sleep you get last night, man? How much sleep you get? I know it's like what, almost 9 p.m. or 9 a.m. over there on the East Coast. Yeah. Dang, Zero, why you hitting Fanatic on the nose like that? Oh yeah, it's dude, and that's such a good point too. Nice. Oh, that's beautiful. That makes me happy for you. I'm not even jealous. I'm a little bit jealous because I would love to get that much sleep. I don't think I could get that much sleep even if I like shut off all my alarms and like had everything totally dark or whatever. I'd probably sleep like 8 to 9 hours. Maybe not like that long, but bro. Let's make it better. Yeah, you might need to adjust that command there, Zero. If you can adjust the command, no kids, work from home, etc. Yeah. Single dude problems. But you know, man, it's like different. Yeah. It's just different stages of life. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. People, sometimes I think folks are in a rush to get to a certain stage of life they feel like they need to be at because maybe society tells them, oh, you need to do this. Or maybe their family is pressuring them, or whatever it may be, or like that internal pressure, right? Of like, oh, I should have the wife and the 2.5 kids with the white picket fence and all that stuff. Yeah, don't be in a rush, you know. I feel like I'm preaching to the choir here, like Daryl. I feel like you get it, man. You get that. I don't have to tell you that, you know. I feel like everyone in the chat understands that. I mean, you got, you know, everyone's just in those different stages of life. We're all doing our thing. There we go. Got my tea in my body. Bro. So I normally don't drink tea. I'm drinking the tea because I got like a sore throat going on, right? And I went to like we got like a little box of like tea in the pantry. And I go in there and I'm like looking through. We have this Trader Joe's pomegranate white tea. Dude. Oh, it is delicious. So good. So good, man. I hit that up, threw a little bit of honey in there, like just kind of mix that up. Oh my goodness. That was a treat. I'll tell you. Like, not only did it taste good, felt good going down, man, I'll tell you, that was a little treat in the morning here. I think with the age, I just live one day at a time. Yeah. One of my buddies was talking to me real philosophically. He's like, you're just a few decisions away from an entirely different kind of life every single day. Man, that is very, very true. That is very, very true. And that's the thing that, like, I'm very big on, too, is, like, look, we all make decisions, right? Like, who knows the ways in which, like, our decisions will impact our life? Like, hey, maybe, for that individual that's looking for somebody to spend the rest of their life with, who knows? Maybe you go to a different coffee shop today than you normally go to, and you meet somebody. You never know. I don't know. It's funny how that works. What am I even supposed to be doing here? 2:45. Yeah, how many of the really vital decisions do we rush through in our teens and 20s? Yeah. Each moment matters and is important, and I think you only realize that with age. Yeah, that's the tough part, right, man? Because it's like, I think we all kind of look back, and I get it. Like, there are people that, like, I'm the same way. I'm like, look, I don't regret any of the decisions that I made in my life. But because that's what got me to where I am today. And I'm pretty happy where I'm at today. But at the same time, I know for me personally, if I were to ever go back in time, like, there are probably some decisions that I would definitely change and be like, I wish I had done this and not that. Or, a specific moment where I wish I had, like, said this and not that, or whatever. I know for me personally, like, a big one is, like, so growing... so I'm very big on, like, being honest and telling people the truth, right? But at the same time, like, there's a right way and a wrong way to do everything. And especially when you're telling people the truth, like, you don't have to be, like, brutally honest with people to the point of, like, being mean, right? Like, being cruel to people. And, like, I was like, did not understand that. And, when you're young and you're in high school or college or whatever, that doesn't really impact you very much because it's kind of like you're doing your own thing. It's like individual effort, right? But when you're a part of a team, like, especially when you go to work in the real world, that will definitely impact you. Because if people don't want to work with you, like, it's going to negatively impact your ability to get things done and do your job. I had to learn that the hard way when I joined the Marine Corps. Because, like, my first, like, 3-4 years of the Marine Corps, like, I was a big a-hole. Like, I was not very nice. And, my Marines that worked for me, they loved it. Because, like, I would regulate, right? Like, I would hammer people. But for, like, the people that, I worked with and for, they didn't really like me very much, Yeah. Yeah, my 4-year-old says he wants to be grown up, yeah. So I had to learn, like, the hard way, like, hey, look, like, yes, you can be honest with people, but also, like, sometimes, like, people don't want to hear the truth. And if they don't want to hear the truth, like, don't give it to them. At a certain point, like, unless it impacts me personally, I don't just, like, walk up to people and give people the truth. Because, like, a lot of people just don't want to hear that stuff. And, like, honestly, I'm okay with that. Like, I want to hear the truth. I know that, like, hey, look, if somebody is honest with me and they tell me what's up, that's probably because they love me and because they want me to be better, right? Like, if you don't get people in your life that can do that for you, like, you're going to have an empty life. At least that's my personal opinion, right? He calls adult beverages grown-up juice and protein shakes muscle juice. Yes, love it. Love the little kiddos, man. Yeah, DJ Hood over here, he's got the PhD in kiddos. You have like 4 of them, if I remember correctly. 4 kids. That's good. That's a healthy number of kiddos running around for sure. Just gotta hit 2 reps, 245. Not too bad. you know, I'll tell you, like, and people are stubborn too, right? Like, I'm stubborn. So it's hard to learn. Average person doesn't want to know when they have spinach in their teeth. Yep. They want to be told that they are awesome. Yep. Yeah, it's wild. Being likable, though, being able to tell your buds they have spinach in their teeth, so to speak, yeah, is when you're winning. Yeah, and there's a right way and a wrong way to do that, too, right? Like if you tell somebody, hey, dude, like, you look like a clown. Like, you got all the spinach in your teeth. Why don't you fix yourself? Like, right? Like, if you're, like, throwing insults at somebody when you're trying to help them, right, then is it going to be well received? Probably not. So, but if you, like, hey, if you come up beside them, right, and yeah, delivery matters, right? Like, if you come up beside them, like, hey, man, just so you know, like, you got a little bit of spinach in your teeth. Yeah, just over to the left a little bit. Yeah, okay, you good. You know what I mean? If you do it quietly and politely, in a way that's, like, loving and kind, you know. I'm just saying, like, like I said, there's a right way and a wrong way to do everything. Delivery definitely matters, you know. So you got to be polite, you got to be kind, even to your buds. It's important. It's important, for sure. All right, so we hit 245. We got 265 coming up next. Good morning, Sav. Good morning. Daryl, I hear you laugh when you type. Daryl does have a fantastic laugh. It is a signature. It is a signature. Yeah, Sav, thanks again for the Dead by Daylight play last night. Sav is a good dude. Actually, Zero, can we get a shout out for Sav, please? Had a great time playing Dead by Daylight last night with him and his friends. Really the first time that I had ever played Dead by Daylight, like, online for real. And good times all around. So yeah, really enjoyed that. Had to bow out a little early so I can make this early morning stream. But yeah, I'm feeling all right this morning. I feeling a little bit better. Yeah, of course, Sav. Really good dude, good folks. Be around, but I'm going to hop into some chores. Yeah, man. Thanks for being here, Fanatic. Thanks for that sweet lurk. I appreciate it. I'm sure I'll see you later on today when you go and work out. But yeah, Dead by Daylight, fun times. Good. I like that it's like one of those games that you could definitely like kind of pick up and play, you know, and just like if I want to pick it up and play a little bit and then stop and maybe not play for a little while, like I feel like I could still come back to it and continue playing and still have a good time with it. So that was fun. That was fun for sure. And yeah. Oh yeah, Zero. Zero loves Dead by Daylight. He plays a lot. I have to see if hey Sav, I don't know. Could you drop your Discord link in the chat as well so Zero could hop in there? Because Zero, they'll coordinate through the Discord there on like when they're playing and who's playing and whatnot. Yeah. There's definitely some nuances to that game that I feel like I was not really able to take full advantage of, like some of the perks and whatnot. I don't think I really fully understood like how to use them as far as like some of the tactics were concerned. So that would be something I'd be interested in looking at and playing. But yeah, no, definitely more fun to like play with some folks and hop on with people. Yeah. If you want to drop your Monarch Discord in there in the chat, just so Zero can hop in there and join your Discord. I think pretty much everyone in the chat right now is on my Discord, so no worries. Oh man, I can explain the perks and a little tactics to you someday. Yeah, I'm down. Yeah, I think I got like. I want to say I got Dead by Daylight. I Yeah, thanks for that, Sav. Yeah, Zero, if you want to hop on there and play with Sav and his folks, it's a really good crew, really good group of people. A crazy nerd at that game. That's good. Well, I feel like there's like I said, it's a simple game, right? But they've done enough to add that nuance to it to still keep it fresh. So I think that's cool. I like that. I like that. Another one that plays, excuse me, a lot of Dead by Daylight is Ms. Flex. She's another one. She likes to play Dead by Daylight pretty often. I think next week I'm gonna be in 29 Palms again. So I think what I'm probably gonna do is just exclusively stream games. So I'm probably just gonna stream in the afternoons and stream some games. I don't think I'm going to stream any of my workouts because I'm going to be in a real gym, a real gym. So it be kind of tough to just stream from my phone next week. So next week I'm definitely gonna have some availability where I'll be streaming whatever throughout the week. But yeah, good times. Woo. Man, I think today might be the worst that I've felt over the past few days here. I don't know if maybe I'm like, because when you're sick, you always have that one day where like you feel the worst, and then you start to feel better after that. I think today's that day. Because I don't feel like terrible. Like I can't, like, I'm still working out, but I'm definitely feeling a little bit more funky, a little funkier than I have been the past couple days. It could be too that I switched up, so I was taking this Mucinex. Whew. Oh, absolutely, man. Nah, Sav, yeah. Like I said, Sav and your folks are pretty cool. I didn't realize that the guy that's the helicopter pilot, what's it, Chop? Is it Chop, right? I didn't realize that he's a former Marine. So it's kind of funny that he's stationed on 29 Palms. So he's very, very, very familiar with where I'm going and what I'm going to be doing. So yeah, Chop Rizzle. Yeah, he was good. He's another good one. Yeah, that's funny. That's funny. He got out and then he decided to fly helicopters. Did he fly helicopters while he was in? I don't think so, because I don't think helicopter pilots can even get stationed on 29 Palms. So I'm assuming he probably did something else while he was in. I didn't get a chance to ask him about it. But yeah, it is Veterans Day today too. So if you get a chance to reach out to somebody and tell them how much you love them, and tell them that you're appreciative of their service, I think that's a good thing to do. I don't mind that at all. I think that's what Veterans Day is about, right? Reach out to folks that have served and tell them, say, hey, thanks, appreciate you. So I think that's important to do. If they make a Dead by Daylight movie, I'll make a perfect Dwighty boy. Dude, the resemblance, it was uncanny. Really. It really was uncanny, the resemblance. Yeah, nice. Okay, cool. Your dad served. What did he do? Was he Marine Corps, Army? I am actually the first Marine in my family, at least the first that I know of. And even nobody on my grandparents and my aunts and uncles and stuff, none of them served. I have one cousin. Okay, he was in the Navy. Nice. Okay, nice. Comms in the Navy, very cool. I have one cousin who's in the Navy, but that's it. As far outside of myself and him, those are the only two people that I'm aware of that serve in the military like at all. So I don't know. I feel like military service, especially nowadays, is not as common as it was for like even my parents' generation, and especially like the generation before that. You know, you're talking like uh, Korea, World War II generation. Like military service was extremely common, and I think it's just like kind of gotten less and less common as the years have gone on. And I don't know if it's a good thing. You know, I don't think that everyone should serve. I don't think that that's true, but I think that more people should serve in some capacity. Like for example, like doing like the Peace Corps or something like that. I feel like national service is important. And not only that, it's a good way to get like some job skills, or to like, you know, because a lot of these, you know, when you're coming out of high school, at least for me, like I was still a kid, you know, I didn't know what I wanted to do. Like I kind of had an idea that I wanted to join the Marine Corps, but I didn't really know how to do that because again, nobody was in my family was in the military. So at the time, I just wanted to play lacrosse is what I was really passionate about. So I played lacrosse in high school and college. And then when I had the opportunity in college, I joined the Marine Corps. But I think that if I had had a couple years to like do some sort of service or whatnot post high school, that would have helped out a lot. Especially for people that are like not going to play sports in college, or even for those that are, like doing some sort of 1 year of service, I think would be great. Oh yeah, lacrosse. Lacrosse is a great game. Great game. Love it. Obviously, I played it for, you know, I've been playing lacrosse since I was in a freshman in high school. Woo, that felt good. I got into the bottom of that second squat, and I felt like my back kind of popped. I was like, oh, that feels nice. That's how you know you're getting old. Oh man, getting older. It's great. It's a beautiful thing. 305. So I need. This is 95. 285, 295, and 10 more. Actually, do this. Anywho, yeah, personally, I think some sort of national service requirement, at least, yep, got to do a little work and lurk. I appreciate you, Sab. Thanks for popping in. Thanks for that lurk. When I'm master at dodgeball, gotta dodge those balls. Oh, man. Hey, if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. That's a great movie, too. Dodgeball. Fantastic movie. Love it. So I watched the first episode of Squid Game yesterday, and that's pretty intense. Episode number 1, don't play on Squid Game there. So I was pretty impressed by the intensity of that show. Pretty wild. I mean. I feel like that concept has been done kind of in various forms before. Hunger Games is kind of one of them. But I think if I remember correctly, the story behind Squid Game is wild. I only watched the first episode. I think the story behind the actual production of the show was that this guy that made the show or that created the show was like trying to get it, you know, yeah, red light, dude. Like I knew what was gonna happen. Like the second that the first person like got smoked, I was like, oh, they're gonna panic because they don't have a clue what's coming. And like, it does raise some like really interesting moral questions, right? Of like, because in reality, like all those people that are there, like they're there for a reason, right? Like they're scumbags. They have no like, they have no ability to pay their bills, and they really don't have any intention of paying those bills. You know what I mean? And like, you know, the scene with the dude like stealing his mom's like debit card to go to the track and gamble, and then he gets robbed. You know, it's like, dude, like you did this to yourself, man. Like I don't feel bad for you at all. But that being said, like, do they deserve to die? Like I don't think so. Like, you know, like, but that be, and then they, you know, the wild part too is like, I think that the you know, the people that were in there, like they could not have known. There's no way they could have known that they were literally risking their lives to try and pay their debt. There's no way. And the people that are running that game, like I would love to get to the end of it and see like what was the motivation? Like what are they doing? What are they thinking? Are they doing this for kicks? Like I don't get it. You know, like as far as like what is the motivation behind like the front man and like the people, I guess the people that are running the Squid Games, right? I'm more interested in that than I am in the actual characters themselves and why they're there. Because that's intriguing to me, like the motive of the people that are running the games. But yeah, it's pretty wild. Like I don't think anybody deserves to die because they have that amount of debt. Like especially in the United States, like we have mechanisms for like, hey, you could declare bankruptcy if it's that bad. Like, but granted, like, but the thing that people don't realize is bankruptcy doesn't mean you're absolved of all your debt, right? Like, it's not a get out of jail free card. Like basically the judge will determine what debts you still have to pay back and then the time frame that you have to pay them back by. So bankruptcy is not a, like, you just get off scot-free with no debt, right? Like, the expectation, especially in a civilized society, is that you pay your debt, right? Like, back in the day, you didn't pay your debt, like, guess what? We're going to war. Like, either it's going to get violent, or we're going to war, or something. Like, you have to pay your debt, man. Eagle Scout. Now, got a new bench PR. 85 pounds. Love it, man. Love it. That's awesome. Good work. Yeah, keep it up, man. Speaking of Squid Game, any chance you might be able to join us Friday night for Crab Game? I am not familiar. Depends on the time on Friday night. If it's like right around the same time as last night, then yes, I could potentially join in for that. Yeah, I think I could do that. Yeah, it just depends on the time. Once the sun kind of goes down and then I put the kiddos to sleep, that's when my availability kind of, I guess, I got a little bit of time before it's like time for me to go to bed. Yeah. Oh, speaking of, hey, what's up, dude? Good morning.
Do you have Michelangelo?
Do I have Michelangelo? I do not. I thought Michael brought him into the bathtub with him. Is he in the bathtub?
Michael lost the nunchuck and he lost him.
Well, there's a nunchuck that's on the, you know, the little table next to the couch. There's a nunchuck on that table.
I already grabbed it.
Oh, you already grabbed that one? Well, I don't know what to tell you. Crab Game is a game spin-off of Squid Game. Mini games based off of the games in the game. We are starting 9 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, might be a bit too early. Yeah, it might be a little bit too early for me. So, but I will definitely tune in to the stream. I'm assuming you're streaming it. So if you're streaming it, I will at least be in the chat, maybe lurking a little bit. But yeah, I'll be there for that. I'll definitely be hanging out. Eagle Scout, any video of that bench PR? Yeah, my kiddos are obsessed with all of the Ninja Turtles right now. But thanks, Sav. Thanks for that invite. But I'll definitely be tuning in for the stream. They're obsessed with Ninja Turtles. So we have a Funko Pop for each Ninja Turtle, right? So we got, Michelangelo, Raphael, Leonardo, Donatello, all of them, right? And we go to Target the other day. Kiddos had gift cards for Target that they had gotten for like their birthdays or whatever from friends of ours. So we tell them, hey, look, you can pick out whatever toy you want under $20. Yeah, Turtle Top. And they picked, of course, so they've already have like a Funko Pop of each Ninja Turtle, right? They've got that. Oh, they don't let you do videos there. Okay. All right. Fair enough. They've already got the Funko Pops for each Ninja Turtle. And then they decide, well, we actually need they got these little toy figurine Ninja Turtles. They got, Michael likes Michelangelo, obviously. So you got Michelangelo. And then Matthew, my oldest, he likes Raphael. So we got Raphael. So we got Raphael and Michelangelo. And of course, they come with like these tiny little pieces. And I'm like, guys, what are you doing to me? You guys get these toys with these tiny pieces, and now they're like freaking out about where's the nunchuck at? Where's the sai at? Like, where's this stuff at? I'm like, guys, it's your toys. Like, you figure it out. You go find it. Because I am not going to be chasing around tiny little pieces all over the house, because it becomes a lot. I'm just saying. If you ever have kids, you'll get what I'm talking about. It's kind of like how I feel about Legos. Did I already do this? No, I don't think I did. I think I need to do, what is this? This is 305, and then I got to hit 320. The other thing that's been messing us up lately is daylight savings time. Like, the kiddos are getting up at like 5 something in the morning. And when they normally get up at like 6 something in the morning. So they have not adjusted to daylight saving time yet, which is a big bummer. Big bummer. Panda Bar, how's it going? Welcome to the chat. Thanks for tuning in. When I was 2 years old, I played with these little 1.5-inch cars, and I keep my toys organized to find them. Surprisingly, I never tried to attempt to swallow one. Yeah, my kiddos are, they're not that organized, I don't know if that's like, I think that's probably partially my fault, because like I just need to teach them like how to organize their stuff. But it's like, I feel like nowadays, especially, it's so easy. Oh, Panda Bear? Oh, I Panda Bear. Sorry. Hey, it's still early. Panda Bear. I Panda Bear. Welcome. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic Thursday. Or, yeah, I think it's still Thursday in Australia. So if you're from Australia, welcome. Welcome. Sometimes I get the Aussies in here, hanging out, saying hi. But yeah. Yeah, I got you. I got you. Panda bear. Yeah. Okay. Very nice. God, I love panda bears. Like, just in general. Aren't they like the coolest thing ever? Good, just finished my workout. Nice. What did you do? What did you do for your workout? I always like to hear like what everybody else is doing, you know, because I know what I'm doing. You know, you can see it right there on the screen. Yeah, Max Carnage. Okay, cool. In the United States, very cool. They really are. They're like very silly as well, you know, and also very attractive. All right, finally getting warm here. It's good. Abs and back. Yeah, you know, my body's still hurt from the last one. So I didn't really do a long one. Smart. Prefer wolves, personally. Wolves, yeah. Wolves are not as cute and cuddly, though. I guess depending on the wolf. Although pandas can be aggressive. Pandas can be aggressive, too. Yeah. I love, like, we all have seen, like, the videos, right, of, like, pandas doing silly things, like, either at the zoo or wherever. Those are, like, the best. Like, of all, like, the zoo creatures or whatever that you could go visit, like, I feel like pandas have to be at the top of that list. Cuddly, no. Cute, yes. Okay. Rarely aggressive, yeah. Rarely aggressive. Especially, like, the little baby pandas. Good Lord. So cute. That's it for back squat. Thank goodness. That last back squat was pretty heavy. I want a pet panda. You know, I feel like, okay, so if I could have any, like, pet in the world, right? Like, I could have an animal, like, to live in my house, to be a pet. Ooh, otters. Oh, yeah. Otters would be a good one. I feel like pandas would be another one. Let's just like suspend reality here, right? Like, you can have any animal you want. Like, let's not worry about how much space it needs. Let's not worry about how much food it needs. Like, let's just assume all that's taken care of. I gotta put pandas like in the top 3, man. You've touched a real panda? Oh my! When did you touch a real panda? I want to know how did you do that? Where did you do that? I gotta know. 2 favorite animals: bald eagle and a wolf. Yeah. Eagle Scout, you will appreciate this. When I was fishing up in Montana one time, this was a long time ago, but we're fishing, you know, just by the river, you know, nothing fancy. Throw the line in the water, and we had this massive gold eagle, not a bald eagle, a gold eagle. We had this massive gold eagle just like fly down, land on the riverbank right next to us, and was just chilling, literally just chilling. And we were trying to shoo it off or whatever, and he was like, "Nope, I'm not going anywhere." And so we figured it out. I caught something. I pulled it up on the bank. It was a walleye. And we're like, "Oh, look, it's a walleye." Here comes this freaking gold eagle. He hops over. He snatches up my walleye, eats it, and then, like, at that point, we're like, "Okay, this guy's here for a snack." So we, like, threw some rocks at him, and finally he flew off. But he was like, "Yeah, I got my snack. I'm out of here." Like, man, this gold eagle just ate the fish off my line. But it was awesome. He was big. That's a big bird for sure. I was born in China. Has its perks. Nice. Very cool. All right. Yeah. Yeah. I can imagine China's probably got. Is China like one of the few places left that actually has like wild pandas? Because aren't pandas maybe they're not endangered, but I feel like they're on some sort of list of like, hey, we need to make sure we're taking care of these guys. Seals are cute, but depending on which ones, because there's dangerous. Yeah. So, well, let me transition here to. I'll finish that thought while I'm working here. But so seals there's a lot of seals out here in California. So I'm in Southern California, like San Diego County, Orange County area, and there are a lot of seals out here, and they like to hang out in like all the piers and the docks and whatnot because obviously that's where a lot of the fish are. And they're kind of big. They're big animals. And especially down in La Jolla in San Diego County, there's like La Jolla Cove is like it's like a breeding ground for the seals. So the seals, actually the last time I was there, the seals had just given birth to a bunch of seal pups. So there's these little seal pups all around, and if you can't get close to them because Mama Seal will F you up. Like, she will attack you to protect the seal. Pandas aren't considered endangered anymore. Nice. But they're, highly protected. Yeah, that's because I know there's like different levels, right? There's endangered, and then there's like a couple other levels above that where they're just like on a watch or whatever. I would like to have a horse. Oh, don't know about the second animal. Yeah, horse, I could see that. And like I said, if we just suspend reality and we just assume, like, okay, space is taken care of, food is taken care of, like, I don't have to worry about any of that, and I could have any animal in the world, yeah, I think pandas would be up there. I think otters would probably be up there. I think, like, a horse would definitely be on that list. I've seen a bald eagle in person many times. Yeah, same here. I used to see it every day above my school, elementary school, but I seen one about vulture size recently. Wow, they can get way bigger than that if I remember right. Yeah. Seals are so cute. Yeah, never mess with a mama. Yeah, mama's babies. Yeah, for sure. I want a horsey so I can talk to it. Yeah, like horses are actually kind of like personable, you know. So, I mean, any animal that is like has a personality to it that you can actually have some sort of interaction with, I'm a fan, right? Watch the video, otter giving birth, and it's painfully sad. Don't recommend it. It'll literally make you cry. Ooh. I don't know about you. I love their nostrils and want to put my hand in it. Weird thing to think about, but that's what I want to do. Is that for like the pandas? I can see that. God, they're so cute. Oh man. That kind of actually reminded me of that of Kung Fu Panda, the movie, and it really cracks me up. Oh, for a horse, yeah, I got you. And I can totally see like the male pandas having a very like Jack Black, personality. I could definitely see that. I could definitely see that. All right, bend over rows. I got 10. I'm gonna do 10 at 135 just to start. Okay, I want to know what their boogers look like. Yeah, I got that. Just over there picking horse boogers. Yeah, Kung Fu Panda movies. I'm biased in Chinese. Nice. Yeah, I get that. So, how did you feel about the new Mulan movie? Got to go. See you later. Thanks for popping in, Eagle Scout. I appreciate you, man. I hope you have a great day. Fantastic Thursday. It is Veterans Day here in the United States as well. Beautiful day. Yeah, so Panda Bear, how did you feel about the live action Mulan movie? I have my opinions. I want to hear what you think about it. If you even saw it, I don't know. You tell me. I mean, in general, I really like Disney movies. A for effort, F on execution. Yeah, I think I would agree with that 100%. Yeah. I mean, to me, it was like kind of a bummer, too, because it's like they cut out all of the musical stuff. I mean, yes, they have like the, they have like the orchestral music in the background that is like the same tunes, right? But it's not the same. I like the action shots. They were good, but they definitely botched the movie. Yeah, the action of the movie did not push the story further. Really, they weren't. And then, like and I get what Disney was trying to do, right? They're trying to appeal to little girls and stuff, but at the same time, it's like, look, yes, you already have a strong female protagonist. Why do you need a strong female antagonist as well? Like, they tried to work in like the witch lady, whatever, as like the actual villain, and they just did not succeed at all. Like the Mongols, that's easy. Like, stick with that. That you already had a decent story there. Let's see. They should have known everyone would want the musical version, but instead they did the realistic story of Mulan. Nobody knows that version or cares. Yeah, I agree with that. And I again, I get what Disney was trying to do with that, as far as like what they were trying, like the specific crowd they were trying to appeal to. But it's like you can't alienate the base. Like and even like the remake of Aladdin. I thought the remake of Aladdin was fantastic. I mean, that was about as good as it gets as far as like remaking a very classic animated movie that is beloved. You know what I mean? Like, it's very easy to mess that up, and I think Aladdin, the live action, they crushed it because they did really good versions of the songs. They changed it just a little bit, but not too much to damage like the essence of the movie, if you will, right? Like, I was a big fan of the new Aladdin movie. I know there's some people that hated it, right? Maybe they didn't like Will Smith as the genie, but guess what? Robin Williams ain't coming back. Sorry. Like, it is what it is. And I think he did about as good a job as anyone could have done. The Cruella de Vil movie, telling her story is better than her kidnapping 101 Dalmatians to me. I actually haven't watched that yet. I think it just came out on Disney Plus. So if you have Disney Plus, tomorrow is Disney Plus Day. And there's a lot of stuff coming out on Disney Plus tomorrow. Shang-Chi is coming out tomorrow on Disney Plus. I am going to watch that. 100% going to watch that tomorrow night. I'm very excited to see that because I heard it was good. Yeah. All of us with Disney Plus, we're like, yes, let's go tomorrow night. Let's do this. Now we know the reason behind her kidnapping them. Gotcha. I get that. I can see that. All right, we're gonna stretch. Oh, man, my back is a little tight this morning. There's no bueno. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm very, very excited for Disney Plus Day tomorrow. There's some good stuff coming out. Shang-Chi's coming out. I think I've already seen Jungle Cruise. I thought it was okay. That's coming out on Disney Plus tomorrow. I can't remember what else. There's a bunch of stuff though. So if you have Disney Plus, tomorrow is a big day. Tomorrow's a big day. We need to throw some more weight on here. Yeah, deeper reason. I got you. Technically, for the live action, they couldn't use the same plot because of the APL. Huh. I've seen Shang-Chi and Eternals so many times. I have a Marvel movie obsession. So I haven't seen the Eternals yet. I've been hearing mixed reviews. I am interested in seeing it because obviously I'm also a big Marvel Universe fan as well. Very excited for the new Spider-Man movie coming out, which actually I think that comes out like December 17th if I remember correctly. Yeah, Eternals. Interested in seeing that just to see like where they kind of trying to fit them into the universe as well. Yeah, I mean, all the Disney Plus shows like Loki, of Eternals. Yeah, I'm definitely interested. I'm definitely interested. Because, like I said, I don't know. I will probably wait. Yeah, I can make or break it for you. Honestly, I don't feel that strongly enough about the Eternals to, like, I want to go see it really, really badly. Like, Spider-Man, when that comes out, I am definitely going to the movie theater, and I'm definitely going to watch Spider-Man in theaters. I will figure out a way. But for Eternals, I'm like, because I've been hearing mixed reviews, I think I'm probably going to wait till it comes out on Disney Plus anyway. So it's probably not going to really make it or break it for me. Like Shang-Chi, I really wanted to see Shang-Chi in theaters. I just couldn't make it happen. So I will probably, well, I'm definitely going to watch it Friday night. For sure. For sure. Yeah, man. Aladdin was good. What's the next like live action movie that's getting released for Disney? I can't remember. I want to say it's like one of the princess movies. I can't remember if it was like I think was it Snow White? Well, I know they're shooting Snow White. So Gal Gadot, I think that's how you pronounce her name. Wonder Woman. So Wonder Woman, the actress that plays her, just got cast, I think, as the villain in Snow White. Whatever her name is. Dude, Spider-Man is going to be insane. I am very, very interested to see what direction they take Spider-Man at this point. And I'm very nervous because like I don't like that Sony still owns the rights to Spider-Man. I'm kind of hoping that like Sony, like they're a bunch of punks. Like, come on, man. Like, you know that Marvel, like Disney's about to eat your lunch if you don't give them what they want. Like, they're gonna figure out a way to get the rights to Spider-Man. You know, like there's way too much money on the line at this point for them not to like figure it out. So I don't know. Like, anyway, yeah, I'm very interested to see what happens in Spider-Man: No Way Home. Eternal's definitely a pretty good movie. It is the second longest Marvel movie in the MCU to date. The only issue that I had for the movie is that it's just a lot of stuff to learn and know when it's already a long movie. If you haven't seen it already, definitely watch it on Disney Plus. But I love the movie and am obsessed with it. Okay, all right, fair enough. Yeah, I could see that because okay, the cast is full of a bunch of people I love. Yeah, I saw the cast. Definitely some good folks in the cast. Like some very underrated kind of dark horse actors and actresses that people don't really know. I mean, obviously Angelina Jolie. Like almost everyone knows who she is. Like she's pretty famous. But outside of that, like I can't really think of like if anyone would really know a lot of the other actors and actresses unless they like had specifically watched stuff that they were in. Yeah, and that's the thing. There's 10 of them, right? 10 Eternals. And it's like, how are you going to learn the backstories and, like, I mean, even look at the first Avengers movie. There's only, like, 6 of them, right? Like, 6 or 7 Avengers. And it took, 4 or 5 movies just to introduce those characters and kind of put it together in a way that when you finally got to the Avengers movie, it all made sense, I don't know. So, like, throwing 10 new characters at you in one movie, that's a lot. That's a lot. So, yeah, I think Marvel probably did about the best they could with that because you have to educate people on who these characters are and what their stories are before people get invested at all in the characters. You know what I mean? Yeah, DJ Hood is playing Marvel Contest of Champions. He's really liking it. So, Zero, I don't know if you're still in the chat. Have we shouted out? Have we given DJ Hood a shout out yet? If we could, that'd be great. I'm getting distracted talking. That's okay. That's okay. I need a timer, is what I need. All right, so I did 135, 155, that was 175, we'll do 180 next, and then back off for that set of 20. I knew a majority of the actors and actresses because I've seen them in all their previous stuff. I'm just surprised how much COVID ruined everything, because the movie scenes were all filmed in 2019 and early 2020. Just came out this month. Yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things where they're doing that cost benefit analysis, right? And like, is Eternals one of the did their release date get pushed back like Black Widow did? I can't remember. I mean, that potentially that could be why, is like, because I think part of the problem, not the problem, but part of what's happening is a lot of these movies were contractually required to release in theaters first. So if you look, like Black Widow, for example, when it just came out, they released it on Disney Plus on the premium, and they also released it in theaters at the same time. And because of that, like, I think that there wasn't an allowance for like streaming revenue, which is also hard to quantify, but like there wasn't anything contractually concerning like how the actors and actresses were going to get paid out for the streaming. So that's why they're required to release it in theaters first, because a lot of the actors and actresses are getting paid based off ticket sales and how much the movie makes in theaters. So yeah, every movie got pushed. Yeah, so I think that's ultimately what it came down to, was the money piece of like getting the actors and actresses paid. I don't know. I'm really digging Marvel Contest of Champions is a fighting game on mobile. Pretty dope too. Huh. Yeah, I haven't actually played any of those games. I might have to take a look at that. But dude, I've got so many. I've like got more than enough games to play right now. Like I've got Metroid Dread. I've got all the BioShock games, all 3 of them. I've been playing. I just played Dead by Daylight last night. Yeah, I got more than enough games to play. But that does sound fun though. Eternals made a lot of money the weekend of release, though. I'm so happy they did so well in the box office. Yeah, no, it's good, because especially if like it's a movie you like and you appreciate, then if it makes money, more than likely they're gonna make more based on those characters, you know. Yeah, it's always good to see movies you like do well, because you know that's like a signal to the folks at Hollywood that, hey, maybe you got something here. Maybe we should make another movie like this. Goodness gracious. Hurting right now. Yeah. I don't know. I can't really think of like too many movies I would like to see made, though. I mean, I'm happy with the Marvel universe and like some of those movies, but like, there's some good like underrated movies that I've seen that didn't get a lot of love, and it's like, will Hollywood ever make movies like that again? You know, like Baby Driver is one that I thought was really, really good. That's a run for today. It was great getting a chat with you and meet everyone. Well, thanks, Panda Bear. I appreciate you popping in. I hope you have a wonderful day as well. Awesome. Yeah, if you want to swing back through sometime, you're always welcome here. Always welcome to come hang out and chat. I think I'm going to do 135 for this last set of bent over rows. I'm supposed to do a dumbbell incline bench or incline press after that. And obviously, I don't have a bench that like inclines, you know. All I've got is the flat bench over there. So probably what I have to do is get the box out and kind of like lean up against that somehow, and that'll be how I get my incline press done. Hey, it's okay. I don't have everything available to me in the garage gym, but I'll make it work. I'll make it happen. Man, look at that. I can see the sun out. Sun shining here in San Clemente, California. Beautiful, beautiful day. It's going to be awesome. I'm starting to feel a little bit better, moving around and talking a little bit and drinking my coffee. Coffee's definitely helping. Woo! But yeah, I'm going to try to keep moving as best as possible because kiddos, I'm sure both of my children are awake at this point, which is fine. Just sometimes they are they're a lot. They're a lot sometimes. That's a polite way of putting it. But they're great kids. They're great kids. So it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, we're going to hit this set of 20. This is going to hurt. That's okay. This is going to be a tough set. That's all right. We're going to get after it. All right. Set of 20 there, 135. I've marked that down. We got incline press coming up next. Go get the box out for that. I think I'm just going to do it with the kettlebells. Keep it simple. Woo. Yeah, I thought about that too, DJ Hood. I might try that. I'm going to try that out sometime. Just get a little bit of incline. I think leaning up against the box like works well enough, you know. I think maybe at the end of the day I just need to get a bench that is adjustable. I don't know what the right answer is. But that is a good point. I could put the two plates underneath the ends, or put some plates under the end of the bench, kind of raise up one end to get that incline. That might work as well. But I also kind of like when I lean up against the box, I kind of have to hold my body in that position. which to me makes it a little bit more challenging. And especially for dumbbell incline press, like I have the loadable dumbbells, which are great, but they are kind of a pain in the butt to load and unload. So I think I like to default to the kettlebells, because the kettlebells are a little bit more difficult of an implement to move around anyway. So to me, I'm like, I think it kind of washes out relatively. At least in my head. In my mind, it does. I don't know if that's true or not. That's what I like to tell myself. It's like, yeah, this looks about right. Sounds good to me. Sounds good. In fact, I'm going to hit this first set. We got a set of 10. Yeah, 10, 5, 5, 5, and then 10. Whew. Yeah. So first set there. Kind of annoying to do it that way, but I think it works. I do the best I can, you know. But man, this program that I'm on is it's tough. I mean, at least for me personally, it is. It's a lot more volume than I'm used to. And also being a little bit sick doesn't help either. So it's like, well, am I really tired because my workout was that hard? Or am I tired because I'm just not feeling well in general? I don't know. Could be both. It's probably both. The answer is probably both. It's not one or the other. Yeah. That's all right. You know, it is what it is. But yeah, what I got to do is figure out a way where I can snag some dumbbells for cheap. But here's the thing: it's like I don't need no small dumbbells. Like pretty much everything up to like 55 pounds, I'm good, right? Because I got the loadable dumbbells. You can kind of see them next to that sandbag and that club over there on the ground. So I got that. And those are pretty good for everything up to like from 15 pounds up to like 55 pounds, right? And I can load one of them really heavy because I got the 25-pound steel plates. So I can load those on there, throw on some more iron, and like kind of get up over to 100 pounds with one of them. But my problem is the 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 pound range, you know, from pretty much from everything from like 60 pounds to like 100. That's what I need, you know. Well, that's what I need, right? I'm still gonna get a good workout in with what I've got. So it's like, do I really need it? Like, no, I don't. But it'd be nice to have. But there are ways to make these sets like more challenging too. So if I really want to, I can slow down the repetition, right? Try to get a little bit of hypertrophy work in. I can speed it up. Try to work on some speed, some explosiveness. You know, there's ways to get at that. Yeah, no, I did get that one. I think I might try that. I'm gonna experiment with that at some point. Especially with the barbell, it would probably work out pretty well because I've got the rack. So I could just set it up inside of the squat rack there, and I think that would probably work out pretty well. I just haven't, the bench is still new. Like I just got this bench like maybe a week or two ago. So I haven't really experimented with like how to set up on it yet. But yeah, that's worth trying. I'm gonna have to try that out at some point. But yeah, that was my second set. First set of 5. But yeah, and I don't really do, if I'm not doing a program like this, where there's more like bodybuilding work, more like accessory work, if you want to call it that, whatever people want to call it, right? If there's like more of that stuff, like, yeah, then I kind of need some stuff in my garage to do it. But I can kind of fake it till I make it too. To just kind of get at that, like that stimulus, like that response that I'm trying to get in this program. So it just depends, right? I think in my normal program that I would be doing if I wasn't doing like a more structured program, I really don't need like an incline bench. I really wouldn't use one that often unless somebody told me, like I said, like in this program that I'm doing right now, hey, you need to do incline dumbbell press, whatever. Like that's not something I normally do. So maybe doing the plates on the bench would be the solution there, rather than hey, I need to buy an adjustable bench. Also, I have a prediction about that troll. All right, hit me. No, and Zero, you didn't miss a whole lot. Panda Bear had to bounce, so they're gone for the day. Appreciated them popping in to say hi. It was nice. Yeah. What's your prediction there, Three Swords or Zero? I'm Three Swords. Woo. Man, tell you what. Apparently, I need to drink more coffee. There it is. Warms me to my soul. This is some good coffee, actually. This is just Costco. I would have to double check what it is. The troll seems to come around during late in the afternoon or at night. Yeah, actually, now that I think about it, I don't think I've ever seen... I think maybe once I've had one of the trolls like pop in the morning, but not really. We haven't seen anything, and we've been on for over an hour. So, yeah, that's true. Well, you think they're on the West Coast, maybe? I don't know. Or maybe they're overseas and they're on a different weird time zone. You think, and maybe they're Russians, Russian bots. Could be. I'm gonna hit this next set. Keep going, Zero. What you got for me, man? Sounds like a troll. Kid in school. They have school. They can't do too much on technology during the morning. Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, it could be. Yeah. That would definitely explain why they have so much time on their hands. Yeah, I think that probably checks out. That checks out. That's probably what it is. Yeah, I don't know. There's some... the internet has allowed for some great things over the past like 10 to 20 years. But it's also allowed for a lot of like weirdness and like weird, not weirdness, but like it's allowed for things to kind of grow in the dark that probably should not be allowed to grow in the dark. I don't know. I say that, but then at the same time, it's like, people ought to be free to make their own decisions. It's just that I think the danger is that if those ideas and those thoughts and those people are not socialized and brought into society in some way, there's a tendency for some like very strange fringe things to happen and to develop, where if you're talking, if you're going out and you're actually meeting people and communicating those ideas, debating those ideas, and like formulating some sort of conclusion based off of that, if that piece is not occurring, then there's a tendency for some very strange things to happen in the minds of people that are kind of hiding on the internet, if you will. Yeah, very strange. But yeah, I could see that. I could see it being like some kid in school. So like, because I think like, that's my prediction. I put some thoughts about it. Yeah, I mean, because how often does Rocket get people in his chat like trolling and stuff? Because he typically streams in the afternoons, like 4 p.m. Pacific Standard. Like, and I'm almost always on in the morning, except for like later at night sometimes. And I'll be honest, like that checks out to me because the only times I've really had any kind of like very strange interactions with people is like with folks that were like significantly younger than me, like high school age. Yeah, that is the time kids are out on the West Coast. So, yeah. That does seem to check out to me. So, potentially that's what it is. I don't know. All right, I'm going to hit this next set. Nice. So, one more set here. One more set, and then we're moving on to the last portion of this workout. Yeah, if anyone knows of somebody that's giving away, 60, 70, 80, 90 pound dumbbells, give me a call. Let me know. Like, do you know how expensive it is to ship that much weight? It's very expensive. Yeah, that's right. Because Destroyed, he's an Air Force veteran. He was in the Air Force, definitely around 4 p.m. and later on. Yeah, I could totally see that if it's like it's consistently within and later in the afternoon. You're probably right. It's probably just a bunch of like, middle school or high school kids get out of school and I guess they got nothing better to do than hop on the internet, create a bunch of like troll accounts and like try like troll people. I guess, man, it's just like, don't kids have homework nowadays? I guess they don't do homework. They just troll people on the internet. That's what they like doing. I don't know. Yeah, that's tough, man. Especially because, especially kids that are in middle school, high school today, like they grew up with like smartphones. I mean, smartphones were not a thing until really like 2010, like 2009, 2010 is really when the first like smartphones ever like came out. And before that, like really your phone, you could call people, you could text people. That was it. If you wanted to get on the internet, you had to have a PC like or a laptop at home. That was it. I mean, I don't even think like Wi-Fi was not really even a thing until like I want to say the mid to late 2000s, if I remember correctly. And before that, like you had to have a hard line going into your computer, your laptop, or whatever to get on the internet. So it was pretty limited. It wasn't like you could just get on the internet whenever and wherever you want. Like, I mean, if I wanted to and I had good enough reception, like I could be on Twitch literally all day from like 24/7 because somebody's always streaming, and just be in chats all day, every day, never actually interacting with real people. Which I'm not going to say that that's good or bad. Well, I mean, I got my personal opinion on it, right? Like, but I think that it's probably better to interact with real people and like read a book or, wrestle with an idea that's kind of outside of twitch. I don't know. Maybe that's just my personal opinion. Anywho, I'm gonna hit this last set. Nice. Yeah. Very limited on data, for sure. That's why we don't see them in the morning. Yeah. No, I agree with that. All right, let's see. I've got real laterals and barbell shrugs. I think I probably want some more weight for this, but we'll start light. How many rear laterals am I supposed to be doing anyway? I'm supposed to be doing 20. It's kind of heavy. Let's see. I can do the 20s. Yeah, let's just do 20 pounders, just to start. And then, if I want, I can go up. Maybe go up to 25 pounds from there. And I think that's probably okay. Yeah, most of the time I'm just kind of making this up as I go along, so don't mind me. I definitely feel like I need to go heavier on the shrugs. We'll start at 155 for that. Oh man. Yeah. It's gonna be a beautiful day. I already feel it. Great Thursday. Hope this like sickness clears up for me at least. You know. Rocket's case, at least I'll know his stream is gonna be okay. Yeah. So he's doing Murph today, right? So yesterday he did his pull-ups. I kind of missed the second half of that stream. Looked like a fun time. Stick around just in case, yeah. Well, Murph, I don't know how he plans on doing it, but watching Murph is not the most exciting thing in the world. But it depends on how he does it too. Like if he does if I were him, what I would do is I would do the mile run, and then come back in, and then do like a set of 5, 10, 15. Take a short break. She's doing it today too. I got a hot take. On Celtsy and others. Yeah, I got a hot take on both Murph and then there's a new workout called Chad. And so Chad is 1,000 box step ups. So it's exactly like it sounds. Like you're gonna step up onto a box, step up, and then step down 1,000 times. And then Murph, I mean, pretty much almost everyone knows what Murph is. Murph is a mile run, 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, 1,000 step-ups. It takes like hours to do. And then 300 air squats, and then a mile run to finish. And the way it's supposed to be done is you're supposed to wear some sort of weight vest or, a flak jacket or whatever, if you got it. My personal opinion on Chad and Murph is that they have no value intrinsically as far as athleticism is concerned. Like if you're training for something in specific, like I just don't think that those two workouts have any real value for making you a better athlete, a better, like, in better shape. I don't think they do. Like, I think that you are more likely to hurt yourself doing stuff like that than you are to get any real value out of it. And maybe that's sacrilege, because I get what the intent is behind those workouts, right? Like Murph, people do Murph to remember Michael Murphy, who was a Navy SEAL that died in combat, and he was awarded the Medal of Honor. Like, incredible dude, incredible individual, worth remembering his sacrifice. 100% agree. And then Chad, he died died by suicide. He killed himself due to service-related injuries he had while serving in the Navy SEALs. I mean, the guy, it's not a secret. These guys get blown up many, many times. And even in training, the concussive blasts from the explosives that they are using in training will cause brain damage. And unfortunately, his brain had been so damaged that he thought that, suicide was the way out because nobody could really help him, with the brain damage that he had experienced during his service. So yeah, both individuals worth remembering, great causes, but I'm just not gonna willingly. I'm too old for that. Like, I'm not willingly doing Murph or Chad. I'm just not gonna do it. Like today, I'm not doing a special workout. This is the workout that was scheduled that I'm supposed to be doing today. I'm not doing a special this, that, or the other. And maybe I should. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. Like I said, I feel some kind of way about it because I get why people do it. It's just the value. Yeah, exactly. You do you. Like, anyone could do what they want with their own bodies. It's just like, for me, like, I don't see the value in it. For me personally, I don't know. That's just how I feel about it, I guess. I mean, they're challenging. They're challenging workouts. Like, you will be challenged if you do Murph or you do Chad. Like, you will be mentally and physically challenged for sure. So if you're looking for a challenge, you're looking to do something that physically with your body that you feel like is paying respects, then yes, go for it. But me personally, I will not be doing that. So also, I'm sick as a dog today. So even if I wanted to do Murph or Chad, I'm not doing it because I would just get hurt. Probably, more than likely, that's what would happen. But yeah, again, just semi-hot take, lukewarm take, whatever. Yeah, I definitely need to go up on weight, I think. Definitely need to go up on weight here. So I'm going to do that right now. Yeah, dude.
I want you to.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
What'd your mommy say? I don't think she did. How about when I'm done working out, I'll come inside and we'll talk about it.
She really said no.
Oh, she did.
I want you.
I got you, buddy. I know that's what you want. I'm going to go up to 225 on shrugs And we'll do 25 pounds on the dumbbell rear laterals. See how that feels. Woo! But you know what? It is Veterans Day, and so all right, man. So we're on this topic. I'm gonna talk about it too. I'm gonna talk about this as well. Right? So Veterans Day, and I get it. It's confusing. It's hard to discern, to determine what is what anymore. But Veterans Day is for the living, right? Like Veterans Day is so that, like, you know, if you've got a friend that served, or you got a father or family member or whatever that served in the military, Veterans Day is the day to go talk to them and tell them, hey, thank you. I appreciate you. Like, you know, I know what you did was hard, and you did it for the greater good. So thank you for that, right? Like, that's what Veterans Day is about. Veterans Day is not about, and again, I hate to be that guy, right? Like, oh, Veterans Day is this, and Memorial Day is for this, and blah, right? Like, it sounds very bah humbug, but that is the fact, right? That's what it's for. Veterans Day is not about the dead. Let the dead be dead, right? Like, Memorial Day is for the dead. And that's when we remember them. So, and again, it's always good to remember people that sacrifice their lives for the greater good and for the country. But at the same time, it's like we're doing Murph, we're doing Chad, we're doing all this stuff. Yeah, exactly. We're doing all this stuff for Veterans Day, but Chad is dead. Michael Murphy's dead. Like, what are you doing today to honor the veterans that are here now, that are still alive? That's the question I would ask people. I have no issue personally with people doing Murph or Chad or whatever if that's what they choose to do. Great, do it. Sounds awesome. However, the question I will follow up with is, like, have you talked to somebody that was a veteran and said thank you? Team RWB is a veteran service organization that I volunteer my time with and that I love because it gives back to veterans. You know, like, I give my time and my money to Team RWB because it's a worthwhile cause that serves veterans, right? Like, that's, you know, if anything, you know, join Team RWB. It's free. You can join Team RWB for free. You know, if that's the thing you want to do on Veterans Day to honor veterans, do that. Anyone can join Team Red, White, and Blue. Yeah, exactly. Have a drink for them. Whatever. You know, cheers to them. Cheers to our veterans, our fellow veterans that are still here with us now. And we can do something for them today, right? Like, don't forget that. Like, take action today. You really care? Do something, you know? To me, if you care, that translates to action. Not for breakfast, buddy. I'm pretty sure your mom already said that too.
No, he didn't. He didn't say it.
kiddos. He wants ice cream for breakfast, which sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty good, but yeah, that's a no for me, dog. It's like, yes, that's exactly what I need. Throw sugar down their throat. Ice cream, yes, ice cream for breakfast. Which, hey, I mean, I've had worse things for breakfast, I think. Pretty sure. Yeah, but that's a big no. That's a big no for me, dog. Like, yeah, that's the last thing I need. I'm going to throw sugar at you, like, first thing in the morning after you just got up. Like, nah, I'm not going to do that. Zero, are you seeing, so on the camera here, are you seeing, like, the color, like, of my shirt is, like, kind of, like, going from, like, dark to light? Almost like my camera doesn't know, like, what to think of it. I'm not sure if you're seeing that on your end or not. I can see it here on Streamlabs OBS. Yeah, so, like, if I step back, maybe not. Yeah, there it goes. It's going from, like, light to dark. Okay. So I was talking about this yesterday, right? So I actually swapped the cameras like I was talking about. So over there, that's the Logitech, that's the 920 is over there. And then over here, this is the 922. So I don't know, but ever since I made the swap, I think the light in here, the light here in the garage is a little strange. So it's like, it doesn't really know like how to like receive that color from my shirt. Yeah. So I don't know, maybe I'll swap the cameras back and just leave it the way it was. I was just testing it out to see what it looks like. I honestly don't think that this camera is that much better than the other camera. I mean, to me it seems like a pretty similar picture. So I don't know. I can't tell the difference, personally. I think maybe that camera was like a little bit fuzzier, like slightly. But in general, I haven't had any issues with that. Although, that's not true. I had that one issue earlier this week where that camera went out of focus, and then it took time for it to come back into focus. So, I don't know. But at the end of the day, like, this is irritating. Like the color, yeah. See, it just did it again. So the change in color from the camera, yeah, I think it's probably irritating me more than the focus issue because it corrected itself the other day. So I don't know. Maybe I'll swap the cameras back and just leave it. I don't know. That's it. Mobius and Rocket both use Razer Kaio. Yeah, the Razer Kaio, huh? I might have to check that out. I'll check that out, see what the price looks like. Maybe that might be something I go to in the future here. All right, that concludes today's workout. Man, I appreciate you, Zero. Always watching out, hanging out in the chat, doing all the mod things. But you know what? It's time to find somebody to raid. Let's see who's out there. Let's see who's on right now. We got Joe Workouts. She's doing Murph. We got Allie Smalls, but Allie Smalls is usually finishing up her workout right around now. Daryl's on. We got Aerofit. Let's go raid Fanatic. Let's go raid Fanatic. Because he was nice enough to pop into the chat and say hi earlier. So let's go, and normally he's lurking. So he's just kind of doing his thing. But let's go raid Fanatic. Thanks, Ramir. Hey, man. Good to see you. Hey, we're going to go raid Daryl, man. Hey, let's get can we get a shout out for Ramir? Can we get a shout out for Ramir? And then if you guys aren't in there, which I think, Zero, I know you're in there, but hop in the Discord. You know, I post some stuff in there. Some dad jokes in there. Thank you for that shout out, Zero. You know, throw some of my workouts up in there. Some other random stuff, but I keep promising that I have to put my coffee making routine in there. I think I might try to do that sometime today. Just gonna throw in the chat like what I use to heat my water, what I use to brew my coffee, and all that good stuff, and some coffee that I recommend. But yeah, I might do that later today in the Discord. But hop in there if you're not in there already. I think Raymir, actually you're in there too. So, but yeah, all the coffee. We're gonna get some raid messages out. And then we'll do raid 3. And then just copy and paste that. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. We're going to raid our homie, Fanatic. I got to pull his name up because I always forget how to spell it. Going for my coffee now. Raymir, isn't it like late in the afternoon in Spain right now? I'm not going to say like don't drink coffee late in the afternoon, but it is kind of late, isn't it? Yeah. It's intended for mature audiences. I think we're all pretty mature. Doesn't hurt to get more. That's true. I need it for the workouts. Yeah, that's your pre-workout right there. That is a fact. Pre-workout. All right, guys. Any of the folks in chat, we're going to go for a ride. We're going to go raid our buddy, Daryl, a.k.a. Fanatic, the homie. We're going to go say hi. All right, let's go. Let's do it. We're doing it right now.
And learning how to be cool with others, learning how to co-work with others and not be a dick